Without a doubt, Samsung's Galaxy S22 does have a well-rounded package when it comes to the camera experience for both photos and videos, but it's always interesting to see, compared to the competition, how well it holds up. And in this video, we're going to do a camera comparison between the Galaxy S22 and the Google Pixel 7. Hi, Ben from Sam Mobile. If you enjoy new and exclusive videos like this, then be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos on YouTube with Sam Mobile TV. Here is our camera comparison with the Galaxy S22 versus the Google Pixel 7. Let's start things off with the daylight photos, kicking things off with the landscape images. With the ultra-wide, the Galaxy S22 definitely has a more vibrant image, while the Pixel 7 has a more balanced neutral image with more shadow detail. This carries over to be the same and consistent on both phones when we move over to the main wide sensor with great detail on both. In the 2x mode, the Pixel 7 does retain more information with better processing compared to the 2x on the S22. Since the Galaxy S22 does have a dedicated 3x zoom lens, it does outperform the 3x digital zoom on the Google Pixel 7. The last set of landscape shots further shows the same consistency as before, with a more vibrant image on the Galaxy S22 and better shadows on the Pixel 7 with a more neutral color. The big difference will be in the extended zoom ranges at 3x and beyond, as the Galaxy S22 does have a dedicated 3x optical zoom lens that can digitally zoom up to 30x. Let's move over to the selfie, and in this case, the Pixel 7 overall does a better job with a more accurate and consistent representation of my skin tones and colors, but I would say that the overall detail is better on the S22. Both have the option of a wider field of view for the selfie, with the Pixel 7 fitting more into the frame thanks to a wider field of view. When looking at portrait mode, in terms of edge detection, consistency and blur, the Galaxy S22 is much better, even though the skin tones and colors are more accurate on the Pixel 7. Final daylight images with the rear cameras with me as the subject. On a main wide sensor, I do overall prefer the final image coming from the Pixel 7. In terms of exposure and dynamic range on the ultra wide, the Pixel 7 is overall doing a better job, even though the Galaxy S22 does have a wider field of view. When looking at portrait mode, you can see the Galaxy S22 nails it when it comes to edge detection and background blur compared to the Pixel 7, and considering it does have a 3x lens for portrait mode, it does offer better compression compared to the 2x mode on the Pixel 7. Let's take a look at some low light images, starting with the landscape shots with the ultra wide. Both do struggle, but the Pixel 7 does overall have better detail and exposure. The main wide sensor still favors the Pixel 7 with less noise and minimal color shift. In this extreme low light situation, without night mode active, both ultra wide are not usable, but the Pixel 7 does have slightly better exposure. The main wide sensor swings back in favor of the Galaxy S22 ever so slightly with better exposure. Night mode, of course, is the difference maker, with the ultra wide on both becoming much more usable with slightly better exposure on the Google Pixel 7. This carries over to be the same on the main wide sensor, but you could say the Galaxy S22 does retain a more nighttime look. With the low light selfies, I captured in the normal mode, then with night mode active, then with the front screen flash, and I did the same with portrait mode as well. In this case, both did a great job, but I do overall prefer the performance of the low light selfies overall on the Google Pixel 7. Last set of low light images with the rear cameras with me as the subject. With night mode active on the main wide sensor, the Google Pixel 7 does have better colors with a more balanced exposure, with the Galaxy S22 keeping better focus and detail. When moving to the ultra wide, there is a slight color shift on the skin tones on the Pixel 7 compared to the S22, but it is still overall more accurate. For portrait mode, the Galaxy S22 does have a wider field of view on the main wide sensor and a more consistent detail when it comes to edge detection. I still do prefer the final look of the Pixel 7 thanks to the better colors and processing even in the zoomed 2x mode. Let's summarize the video performance, starting with the front-facing camera. The Galaxy S22 overall keeps better detail and does have the option of shooting video portrait mode on a selfie camera, which is not available on the Google Pixel 7. I would say though that the overall colors and stabilization is still better on the Google Pixel 7 for the front-facing camera. For the rear video performance, I'm definitely impressed to see that the Google Pixel 7 allows for a seamless video recording experience in 4K 60 by allowing you to switch between the wide and the ultra wide without having to stop recording and stay on the same clip, being one of the first smartphones to allow this. The Galaxy S22 still does overall offer the most seamless video recording experience, especially in 4K 30, by allowing you to switch to the selfie while still recording on the same clip. In terms of the overall final image quality, the Galaxy S22 does edge out the Pixel 7 overall. In conclusion, it looks like the Galaxy S22 still holds its own well when it comes to the camera experience, but it is always interesting to see what the competition offers when it comes to their camera experience versus what Samsung brings. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see more comparisons like this in the future. For the latest news in the world of Samsung Daily, be sure to visit us at sammobile.com. And for the latest videos on YouTube with Sam Mobile TV, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications, and we will see you next time.